Caps Off is back.
Sorta.
Kinda.
Something's happening.
The name of the podcast is back.
The page is back. There will be posting on it. I will not be a part of it anymore.
Here's the truth.
Yeah.
Here's what actually happened. About a month and a half ago, before I left for Everest, Better and I mutually agreed to part ways and both explore options that made a lot more sense for the both of us. And at the same time, obviously, Jack and I were both trying to figure out what made the most sense for Caps Off, both from a long-term perspective and also just from the health of the show. What would that need to look like? What would the podcast need to look like? After you and I talked, it made the most sense to pause operations until I was done with Everest.
Well, you were in Nepal for a month, so it makes it a little tricky.
Yeah, so
fair.
that's why we couldn't record. That's why we didn't record over the last month and a half. Which brings us to today. Moving forward, Caps Off is going to look a little bit different.
How different?
Caps Off is just going to be me. I kick Jack off.
Yeah.
No,
We
not
hate each
actually.
other.
No.
I'm not friends with Adam anymore.
No. Caps Off moving forward is going to look a little different.
Adam's like kind of had a little, like a really cool idea that he's had for himself for a while now, which we've talked about for years. Kind of what we wanted with Caps Off in general was like, obviously we love shooting the shit together, like we're buddies talking football. But end of the day, it was like we wanted to be able to talk to athletes and kind of like humanize them. And like, obviously you guys saw the last, year or so, like we haven't really had many guests on. We've had a few pretty cool ones. But the whole prerogative was like, let's get everyone to know us, and then once they know us, let's talk to different athletes, football players, and kind of humanize them, talk to them in a way that like other people don't talk to them. And so Adam has an opportunity to be able to do that by leaving Better and pursuing this kind of on his own.
So going forward, Caps Off is going to be a little bit different with a reimagined concept. And as Jack just said, 4 years ago when we started recording Caps Off, we always wanted to humanize an athlete. We always wanted to talk to the athlete and understand who they were as a fan. And the truth is, when you look around like this space today, it's always former athlete gets to talk to professional athlete. It's insider gets to talk to current athlete. And the truth is, like, us fans like have never been able to feel more like an outsider. There's just nothing there that's happening for us fans to just have an opportunity to shoot the shit and be humans first. And so that's what Caps Off is going to be. Raw, real, honest conversations, one-on-one with athletes. Because ultimately, at the end of the day, why should we as an outsider not have a chance to be on the inside? And that's kind of what I want Caps Off to be moving forward.
Think Caller Daddy meets I Am Athlete. Bang. And this is not, I will clarify, this is not an Alex Cooper, Sophia Franklin situation.
No.
We love each other. We're still friends.
No.
This is not a falling out. This is not that. I want to clarify, I'm not Sophia Franklin. He's not Alex Cooper. He's much more handsome than her. So like, I think it's going to be cool for you to show everyone like what these athletes really are, what they're like, what their interests are, what like, you know, their biggest fear is, or like how they act. Like, I think it should be cool.
Ultimately, we're all humans, and I think that part goes missing when the helmet comes on. And so I want to take the helmet off and be able to talk to them like a human. So that doesn't mean Jack and I are not friends. That doesn't mean anything happened between Jack and I. Let's clarify that.
We're chilling,
I love this,
dude. Yeah.
kind of love this guy, but nothing's happened. It's just all good things must come to an end, and naturally,
well, it's not ending.
Well, it's not ending, but all good things between us on the podcast and doing Caps Off.
If you get a Niners player, I fucking hope you bring
Jack,
me on as another interview.
Jack,
I
you
swear
can
to
come
God.
on. So this is not necessarily the end of Caps Off in its entirety. It's just the end of
This iteration.
And to everyone that's ever like bought into us and bought into the concept and just been along for the ride, like it's meant the absolute fucking world. And I hope everyone can stay on and find a piece of what Caps Off is moving forward that they can resonate with. So
First guest is Tom Brady, by the way. And then Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's weird. First football season in years, not having you to just fucking jaw with about whatever the fuck happened that week. So, in true Caps Off form, let's go through the Niners schedule real quick.
Shut the fuck up!
17-0, Super Bowl bound.
End of an era, start of a new one. Love you all.
You think Tua's gonna get you a playoff on this year?
Dude, shut the fuck up!
Probably not, right?